dear students, all of you should take my salam. Assalamu alaikum. Today you are most welcome to my online class. This is Munirujjaman, assistant teacher, Kanakdia Girls Secondary School. Today I will discuss clause. And first of all, I'm giving you the definition of clause. You should look at the whiteboard. A clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a predicate. Dear students, you should be careful in my class, because it is very much essential class. And now I gave you a definition of clause. Again, I'm telling you, a clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a predicate. Dear students, this is the definition of clause. Now, I'm telling you about the classification of clause. And you should look at the whiteboard. There are two kinds of clauses. Firstly, independent clause and subordinate clause. And my dear students, we knew that there are two kinds of clauses. First of all, independent clause. Second, dependent clause. Now, I am giving you definition of independent clause. Independent clause expresses a complete thought and can stand by itself as a sentence. Dear students, you should listen carefully. Independent clause expresses a complete thought and can stand by itself as a sentence. Now, I am giving about definition of subordinate clause. Subordinate clause does not express a complete thought and can't stand by itself as a sentence. That is called subordinate clause. Dear students, you should memorize the definition of independent clause and subordinate clause. Otherwise, you will mistake and you will feel or you will face many problems. Now, I am telling you about the classifications of subordinate clause. Dear students, there are three kinds of subordinate clause. First of all, adjective. Second, adverb of clause. Third, noun clause. This is the classifications of subordinate clause. And now I am giving you definition of adjective clause. Subordinate clause functions as an adjective if it modifies noun or pronoun. As for example, you should look at the whiteboard. I am giving an example of adjective clause. Adjective clause. The movie that you recommended to me was good. This is the example of adjective clause, adverb clause. A subordinate clause functions as an adverb if it modifies verb. That is called adverb clause. Now, I am giving an example. Before you buy a television, you should compare prices. Already, I have told two classifications of subordinate clause. Now, I am telling about definition of noun clause. A subordinate clause functions as a noun. That means I am giving an example that he is generous is evident. That he is generous, it is subject, and here it works as a noun. Dear students, that's all about clause. And now you are requested to comment in box if you face any problem in the next class. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.